Dr. Kalpalatha Guntupalli. She is a professor, head of Department of Pulmonary, Critical Care and Sleep Medicine at the prestigious Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. She served on the Critical Care Board of the American Board of Internal Medicine. She was the first woman president of the AAPI in 1998, first Indian woman to be president of the 20,000-member, 75-year-old American College of Chest Physicians. She has organized many conferences in India, facilitated several Indian professors, and she served on the board of directors. Dr. Kalpalatha Guntupalli is recognized for her contribution in the field of medicine and for outstanding public service. His Excellency, Mr. S.R. Nathan, an extremely distinguished public servant from Singapore, who was also one of the awardees this year, was unable to come today personally to receive the award, but we congratulate him. We thank the Honorable President of India for giving away the awards. And now an acceptance speech by one of the Pravasi Bhartiya Samman awardees, Mrs. Guntupalli.
Her Excellency Pratibha Patil, President of India, Her Excellency Kamla Prasad Bisesar, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, His Excellency Shivraj Patil, Governor of Rajasthan, Sri Vayala Ravi, the Honorable Minister for Overseas Indian Affairs, Honorable Ashok Gehlot, CM of Rajasthan, Sri Parvez Diwan, Secretary, Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs, Sri M.S. Khandela, Minister of State for Tribal Affairs, Governor of Government of Rajasthan, and Sri Chandrajit Banerjee, Director General of CII, and Honorable Sri Devi Singh Shekhawat, and the distinguished audience. It is said that a person's nature and stature can be assessed by the company he keeps. Today, I am most honored not only because I have been bestowed the highest honor any Pravasi Indian can dream of, but also because I am speaking on behalf of the 15 awardees who have distinguished themselves globally. It is well said that you can take a person out of India, but can never take India out of them. While it is always Mother India for me, or as Madam Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesar aptly said yesterday, Grandmother India, Great-Grandmother India, or Great-Great-Grandmother India for some, I'm sure you will all agree with me that as long as mother is part of any word, it is just as endearing. To put into context what this award represents to each one of us, one needs to consider their different journeys. My journey represents many first-generation immigrants of recent years. When I went to the United States 3 decades ago, with a medical diploma in one hand and $8 in the other hand in pursuit of higher education, the diploma weighed very heavily in my hand. As I was very aware of the strength and power of what I was holding, while it allowed me to get trained in the most advanced medical system in the world, it also reminded me that it only cost me $40 for the entire 5 years of medical school education, thanks to the subsidized education by the Government of India. I always wondered who was it that actually subsidized my education. Perhaps it was agricultural labor, or maybe a factory worker who may never see the doctor he helped educate. Born to 2 teachers in a middle-class family, this education could not have been possible for the youngest of 5 children when all 4 of our sisters were in medical college at the same time, but for the benevolence of the people of India. With this Saraswati in hand, we have been blessed with Lakshmi, and by Mahalakshmi for some of us. With both mothers in hand, it was only natural that the Supreme Mother Shakti smiled on some communities, and we have such luminaries among us today. When I went to USA, suddenly it dawned on me that now I was looked at as a woman of color, a foreign medical graduate, a wife, a mother, and a vertically challenged woman, that is just I'm only 5 foot tall. All of these were non-issues until then, until I left India. While these attributes may have posed a challenge, the opportunities afforded by the new lands, who have let a complete stranger find a home, raise a family, and reach the pinnacle of their capabilities cannot be overemphasized. For this opportunity, all of us are truly grateful to the countries we call home. All of us feel very fortunate to belong to two homes, literally worlds apart, and yet so dear to us. I want to say thank you, India, for some of us giving education, but to all of us, even more relevant than education, the values and traditions that keep us well grounded in good times and, more importantly, in not so good times. When I was growing up, my mother's pat on the back meant the most to me every time I brought a report card home. Therefore, it is only apt that this award by the people of India means the most to all of us. If we are standing tall today, it is only because the generations have distilled and instilled values into us, put us on their shoulders, even at times when their knees were buckling under pressure. For that, we are grateful to our families, people of India, and a rich common heritage. We are very touched by this high honor. I know that I'm speaking on behalf of many men co-awardees. However, I know that they will relate to what I'm going to say. In India, as parents bid farewell at Vidai to their darling daughter, bride, they say, "Beti, make a new life, be happy, and bring good name to your family." Today, on behalf of all of us, I want to say, Ma, I'm home, and I hope I did you proud. God bless India, and God bless the current home countries. Be part of this Vasudhaika Kutumbakam. Thank you.